Hi, my name's Nathan Rae. I'm a documentary filmmaker and a freelance video producer for small to medium-sized businesses and charities, artists, individuals, schools, etc. I often get asked the question, you know, what camera should I buy? What camera would you recommend? And I mean, I can always recommend cameras, and you know, there's a good Sanyo or a Canon or a Sony. There's loads of good cameras, but people often want more than that. They want to actually use it for something, not for just pointing around. They actually want to make videos or a product demonstration or a little YouTube video or a video podcast. And so I then recommend this. This is my small, lightweight kit, which I use when I'm just going, you know, anywhere where I don't want to carry around quite a few kilos and thousands of pounds worth of gear. Yeah, so I'm going to go through this kit quite quickly. I'm not going to go into too much depth because this is going to be the first in a series of videos showing you how to use everything in here, how to get the best out of it, and a few filmmaking and, you know, just general production tips and hints. To make it quickly, I won't go into all the details, and you might also notice some temporal disturbances that I'm adding in just to keep this video moving a little bit quicker. This is the camera I would normally recommend. It's the Sanyo Xacti HD 1010, or I would recommend the HD 2000, which is a bit more expensive, but basically it's the same camera, just two slightly different models. It shoots in HD, it's got a big lens, a large chip inside, you know, it's a good, fairly decent all-round camera. The thing that makes it very good though is it's got jack inputs for microphone and for headphones, which is good, and it's also got a shoe on the top for putting accessories. It's quite a good stills camera as well, quite a high megapixel count with a flash there. That's the camera. Now you could just shoot handheld like this just as it is, but I always recommend that there's a few pieces of other kit that you definitely need to have. The first and most important is a tripod. This is just a really cheap one that I got from Maplin, but it does stand almost full height, so it's good enough for interviews and things, but it still fits inside a briefcase or a small bag like this. Spare battery, another memory card, little remote control for the camera. You can take still photos. Oh, it's turned itself off. Oh, flash didn't go off because the lights are too good. Oh, and a little case. Okay, you don't want to record just like that. The microphones on these, they're all right, but they're not really decent. So the first thing you need to do is get yourself some half decent noise cancelling headphones, so you can monitor the sound as you're filming and make sure you get the levels right. Something very important, which I'm not actually doing with this camera at the moment, but that's because I'm filming myself. So it's headphones on, check the sound level, headphones on, records a camera. If you want to get the sound even half decent though, you need to think about the tie microphone, and also with the tie mic you can get further and further and further away if you want, especially if you have this, which is a extension lead, so you can get quite far away as you're recording. Hopefully you can hear the difference from that to that. Well, we'll see. Then if you want two tie microphones, if you get a two-way splitter like this, you can pop that into the mix, and you can record with two tie microphones, obviously one on two different people, or if you want to get some good ambient sound and some, you know, some proper sound from around, you can get one of these, and there you go. So now, hopefully, is that still recording? Yes. Now you can hear the difference between this microphone here, and if I go off microphone, it doesn't pick my voice up, and you can tell the difference, hopefully, between that and that. This microphone here and this microphone here, and if I go off microphone, it doesn't pick my voice up, and you can tell the difference, hopefully, between that and that. Pop that back in. Lens cloth. Always take a lens cloth. Vitally important. You should never video anything without cleaning your lens first. You should always take with you some pad and paper for release forms and taking notes and things. And you know, when you're out and about, it might get a bit windy, so always take along some hair gel and a comb or makeup or hairbrush, you know, that kind of thing. Keep yourself pretty. Once you've recorded your video, you might need a SD reader to get it onto your laptop. Obviously, this bag has been designed so you can put a laptop inside it. This is a great little thing. Always have one of these. It's from Gorillapod. Your camera sits on top, and then you can stand it like a little tripod on a desk, or you can put it on the back of a car, or even on the back of a car, on the back of a chair for an impromptu thing, or put it on the back of a bike, or you know, whatever these can wrap around. You put your camera there and then point it wherever you want. A good shot is hanging it from a rear view mirror in a car, you know, and get that in your face look without having to stick things on windows and dashboards and things. Yeah, definitely get one of those. Clamp is quite good, and this is a reflector. Woo. This is a 5-way reflector, so you can do the whole reflecting light thing. You can block off light sources that you don't want. You can, if you're looking in this one, you can put it behind a subject so you have a nice backdrop. And this is 5-way, so inside you've got the different finishes, and then that is a diffuser which the flash can flash through, or you can soften light sources. And a clamp just means you can clamp it onto things if you want to. Finally, the thing which wasn't in my bag, which I started, was this piece of black cloth. You can peg that up behind someone for an instant backdrop, or drape it over a table to make things look better. You know, it has loads of uses. It's like the towel in A Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah, always have a bit of cloth with you. And I think that's a couple of clamps. I think that's about it. It all fits inside there. Now I'm going to show you something that you might want to do if you're going out and about somewhere cold and wet. This is an airtight and watertight container. It just keeps everything free of moisture. If you're storing your equipment for a while, you know, maybe somewhere damp, or just anyway, you know, if you keep it airtight, it will last longer. And then if your house floods or anything, it's protected. That's always a good idea. Clever trick. Not only is this a lightweight kit and easy to get around, it's also relatively cheap. Everything in here is under £500, all in, everything together, £500. Check out my website for a full list of what's in here and where you can get everything from. If you have any questions, or you want any training, or need any advice for anything, contact me on Twitter, or by email, or through my website, or on LinkedIn. You know, just Google Nathan Rae, you'll find me. And yeah, keep a lookout for the other videos in this series where I go into a bit more detail about how to use all the different things in this kit. Subscribe to my blog, or follow me on Twitter, or subscribe to my YouTube feed. If you subscribe to my YouTube feed, my YouTube channel, you'll definitely get all the videos. So thank you for watching. I hope that helped. See you later.